that's a little tune to introduce the proceedings. Hello everybody, it's Dave's Song Factory Night. Here we are once again in Grimdo Studios, Birmingham, England. And yeah, that's that tune is called Riviera. You know, I guess there was a time when it could have made it onto the last album I put out, but anyway, it didn't make it on there. And but it's a really nice melody there. In fact, it's too nice really for an album. I mean, it's just right for Dave's Song Factory, I think. Okay, well look, I'm going to try a few things different tonight, but before I do anything else, let me just park this over here and just tell you that this week I've put something up. Let me see if I can show you on this thing over here. Look, I'll just how do I turn this thing round? There we go. There we go. Right, let's come over here and sorry about this. I hope this isn't making you feel ill, but here we go. Okay, just check this out. This has just gone out.
I've got to get away. And if you had one last thought before the angel drew his sword, it would be nice to hold the fort for just one more day. I'll be in Wonderland. Nobody understands what's happened to the plans we made.
Yeah, well, that is of course Wonderland, and you probably saw there's a few edits there, just to make that into a little piece there. Let me see if I can stop this from getting itself all hooked up around this gadget here. We're getting all hooked up here in the wrong sort of way. Okay, and I'll just put this back up to where it came from, which is, if I can remember where that was. How do I do that? I think I turn this. No, I don't. That don't work. Must be this one here. One of these. That's it. Oops, a daisy. Not that one. Okay. This is a lot more difficult than I thought it would be, but that's rock and roll, you know. Things go wrong, and yeah. So that is a little compilation video which I put together for the song Wonderland, as you can see, and I'd ask you to all go and play that and get some shares on it for me if you would, please. If you like it, it's there's some on the text below the thing. You'll find a bit of information about it, which will explain at least the song from my point of view. And if you like it, and if you would like to share it, then please do. If you don't, well, that's okay. I'll love you anyway. So that's a little video I did for the song Wonderland. It's just come out yesterday. I think it's got about just under 100 views at the minute, which is not a lot, but if you guys all hook up to it, and you can get it by, well, let's see what I have to type in to get that. If I just go to a blank screen, and if I type in Wonderland the Debate, mate, Wonderland the Debate, 2 words, the debate maybe. No, okay, try that. Anyway, Wonderland the Debate, that might do it. No, that don't. Oh, what's this? Yeah, it does. Wonderland and the Debate. Wonderland and the Debate. That is, stick an ampersand there, look, and that will do. Wonderland and the Debate. Yeah, and where's that going? Wonderland and the Debate. There it is. And that should go to that. That's it, that'll go to there. So give that a spin. Wonderland and the Debate, because obviously the debate was last Thursday, wasn't it? I had to think then. It was last week we were talking about the fact there was going to be a debate. Anyway, enough of that. Let's play some music and things could be better, things could be much worse. I could get what I want, I could get what I deserve. Oh, I could be a superstar, this could be my number one. Or I could be selling matchsticks to a second city son. When the wheel turns around, when the wheel turns around. Faces at my window, voices at my door. I give them what they want, but they keep coming for more. Well, it's all so obvious, so plain to anyone. They don't want to meet my daddy, they just want to have some fun. When the wheel turns around, when the wheel turns around, yeah. Well, I stood before my people, so perfectly alone. Thank me and my guitar and this megaphone. Well, I spoke to them with passion, with not a shred of doubt. Oh, but the wind was from the north then, now it's from the south. And the wheel turns around, when the wheel turns around, when the wheel turns around. Place in town. Well, I turn on the telly to catch up with the news. Oh, I could understand it if I wasn't so confused. But it doesn't really matter if what they say is right. Well, I'll be on the balcony and you'll be on your bike. When the wheel turns around, yeah. When the wheel turns around, when the wheel turns around. There ain't no better place in town. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, when the wheel turns around. Woo! You know, you guys who buy my records out there, I know there's one of you. Well, that one, and you buy my records will know that that was on the 7 album, 2018 album, and that featured the great guitar playing of Alex Lowe, who that was really, he really liked that kind of rhythm, you know, that kind of groove. He likes all that fast stuff, and I mean, I like it too, but you know, I mean, I need a stretcher after doing it, you know, that's the only problem. No, but anyway, Alex really liked that groove, and he played some great stuff on that record, some really really wild stuff. And on the record we did for that one, it was 2017, I think, when we did it, and we used to have students staying with us. We rented out a couple of rooms for students, you know, and there was a couple of girls, and they were Italian girls, and one was named Nicola, and the other one, do you know, I've forgotten forgotten her name. I must try and get her name the other one. Anyway, they were staying there. So Nicola, I was playing that song, and she started to make a beat with her mouth. You know, that stuff, the beatbox thing that they do with the mouth. Yeah, I'll play it. I got it on the actual tape that we did for that song. I say we got it. Where is it? Ah, here we go. Right, here it is. Look, and here you can hear Nicola. Here, this is. Yeah, I'll put just Nicola. Her name is Nicola, Nicla. Nicola, if you're watching, you're a star. Okay, and now if you hear it all in context, though, this is what was when we put it together in the record. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, sing it, Dave. Oh, he's not there. Where's he gone? Ah, there he is.
I deserve, oh, I could be a superstar. This could be my number one, or I could be selling matchsticks to a second.
So when the wheel turns around, when the wheel turns around. Yeah, anyway, just to illustrate, that's the wheel. You've just heard me play it live. That's what the record sounds like. And just to give you a behind the scenes look there, the drums are actually, the basis of the drums is an Italian student from the university who just happened to hear me playing it, and she started to do this stuff, and I said, hey, you know, let's put that on this record. And you know, while I was just putting some stuff together for tonight, it occurred to me that the other girl whose name I've forgotten, I must apologise if she's watching. She'll think I'm a rotter, but I can't remember the other girl's name. It was really nice. It was a lovely Italian name, probably Maria or something. I don't know. It was just a really lovely name, and I did a song involving her doing some singing. I think both her and Nicola did some singing on it. But anyway, so this is a song that's never been heard before. I'm going to put this on my Patreon site, but for now, this song has never been heard. It's never seen the light of day. And let me see if I can find the. Get rid of that. Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's give this. I've got a little backing track here which I'll play with, and this has got the Italian girls singing some backing harmony for me on it, and you'll hear them all singing. I think Alex is playing on it. I think Martin Smith may have put in something on it as well. Anyway, it's a song that's never seen the light of day until tonight on Dave's Song Factory. Not that one. Now we've heard that one. Hang on a bit. Stop that, lads. There we go. Try this. That's better. That's the one. Now the eyes of the world are on one man, and the mood is electric as he takes the stand, and he smiles at the camera and motions to the band. Play it like it's jazz, play it like the blues. There's only today in tomorrow's news. While shutters click and lasers fly, every head is turned, every throat is dry, and to cap it all, there's a rainbow in the sky. Better go and buckle up your dancing shoes. Everything you can imagine is in tomorrow's news. When the lights go down, the people roar. They scream and shout for more and more, just to hear that message like they heard it once before. Oh, it's a feeling you can never, never, ever lose. The first time you hear tomorrow's news. So long ago, when we were friends, just laughing at stuff that made no sense, we're wondering what it felt like on the other side of the fence. Oh, it sure looked like it was made for me and you, as we ate our fish and chips in tomorrow's news. Starters are many and finishers few, and everybody said how come it wasn't you. But I never had the stomach for all that crazy ballyhoo. No, I never dug down deep enough to pay my dues, so they cancelled my subscription to tomorrow's news. You took the baton, you made the strike. You shut the door and worked late into the night, never turning aside to the left or to the right. So it's true, it's up to you, you get to choose. You can write your own ticket for tomorrow's news. Of the world are on one man, and I stand in line just to shake his hand, and I hold on to a photograph like it's stolen contraband. Oh, memory to paper over all the blues, and keep mine today for tomorrow's news. Yeah, that's there's a lot of words to that song. Tomorrow's News. Again, that was a song which never made it onto the 7 album that we were working on back then. And I've never played it publicly before. You're the first people to ever hear it. But I'm going to put that out on my Patreon site for my for the people who come alongside me to support that. And that's quite a nice song, isn't it? You know, I only played it tonight because I thought about Nicola doing her bit on the wheel, and I thought about her friend. What's her name? It'll come to me. Anyway, I thought about her friend doing that lovely singing, Tomorrow's News, on that tune there, you know. And what a lot of fun we had doing that, you know. Right, and okay, while I was just kicking stuff around tonight, I came upon this song. I thought it would be nice to give it an outing. Not sure if I can sing it. It's a little bit demanding. Actually, all my songs are demanding in one way or another. But this is one where I don't know if I can reach the high notes, but we'll give it a go, look. And check this out. Oh boy, I'm cold. Don't know why my daddy won't let me go steal some coal. I suppose he's scared they'll get me, or maybe he thinks that it's bad not to take what you have and be glad you're alive. Oh boy, I'm cold, but that ain't nothing new inside of this tumble down hole. It always has been so, but now the snow and the frost's on the ground, and there ain't enough food to go round, and it's oh boy, I'm cold. So it's mommy and daddy and granny, and she's getting old, but I see in their eyes it's okay, for they've spent all their lives in this way. Oh boy, I'm cold. If we had some wood, I'd take it and block up that hole, where the door don't close and where the wind comes and laughs in my face, like it laughs at the whole human race, as if it knows. Oh boy, I'm cold. Yeah, oh boy, I'm cold. And not exactly the song to do in the middle of July, but I just came upon it, and I'll tell you what I was just thinking of as well, that I've done a web page for my Patreon people. I think I've got it here somewhere. Yeah, this is it. Look, it's called the Russia House, and on it there's some. I've put all my Russian songs on it. Let me see if I can just. Anyway, the songs are. I've got a list here. Look, the songs are Western Life, which is that little rock and rolly thing. You know, I was around town, downtown Leningrad, just about a week ago. That thing that's on BC Collection. That's right. Done with Martin and Richard Tandy. Western Life. There's a song called A Man Called Stan, which you've heard. That's off the last album. The song called Oh Boy, I'm Cold, which I've just sung you. Another song, Drive On to Moscow, which is also on the 7 album. Tanya, which again is on the 7 album. And a song called Freedom, which isn't on any album. I think I played it to you a couple of weeks back. Song I did for Romania, which never really made it to an album. Never really got finished, that song. But I've put those 6 songs out. There is actually another couple of songs which kind of are Russian, have some connection with Russia. That the other song is Berlin, which I don't know if some of my fans, you might remember Berlin. And there's another song which title just escapes me. But that song, Oh Boy, I'm Cold, is a song about Russia. It's or rather, it was from when I wrote it. I'd read a lot about the siege of Leningrad during the war. Leningrad is now St. Petersburg, but in the war it was besieged by the Germans for a really long period of time, and I think almost I forget 900 days. I think was besieged from the south. It was besieged by the Germans, from the north by the Finnish, and they were just, the people of Leningrad were completely locked in there. And there was anyway. I wrote that song about the tribulations of being in Leningrad in the war, and of course it's also a song about old the culture, a culture that's kind of gone now, because it says, "Oh boy, I'm cold. Don't know why my daddy won't let me go and steal some coal. Maybe he's scared they'll get me, or maybe he thinks it's bad not to take what you have and be glad you're alive." And that is really, that kind of thinking, which I grew up with, that in that world. And I think that's kind of a bit of a quaint old way of looking at things nowadays, I guess. So anyway, it's in that song, and so it's a lovely little snapshot of that era, that time, and that mindset, where you could be really cold and you wouldn't steal some stuff because it didn't belong to you. Stuff like that. Anyway, I'm rabbiting on. How are we doing for time? We're doing good. Yeah. Was I gonna show you something else there? Oh no, just yeah. Okay. Oh, and this week I've been working away, and I haven't got the words for it. I've put them somewhere, so I don't know what the words are. I can't remember what the words are. The latest words. I've got so many words to this. They're not anywhere in sight. Oh well, I've got a new arrangement for it, so I'll play the arrangement. I can't remember. I've changed some words on it, so I'll try and remember them as I go. But you'll be fed up of hearing this song because I've played it a couple of times because I've been developing it over the course of a couple of weeks. And here's the latest version. Here it is. Bluebirds of Maryland, flying so free over the Chesapeake and across the sea. They are calling my name again and again. I hear their chorus turn on the tree. The bluebirds of Maryland. Flies by. Give me a dream, I can dream in the dark, and I'll come along for the ride. Bluebirds of Maryland, singing away, such a sweet melody in every day. Got to hear on the the summer begin. It's a long way from Mexico to the Big Bay for the bluebirds of Maryland to play. Follow me down to the street by the park, where squirrels and dragonflies by. Take home in my heart, and I'll tag along open eyes. day. Well, those of you who've heard that tune before will know I've changed the arrangement around a bit and put that little introductory piece on it, which and it's sort of plus there's some more words, but I forgot the words as I was doing that. But my apologies for that. Maybe next week it'll be a real song. Who knows? It's sort of growing up at the minute, and it's a sort of rebellious teenager at the minute. You know, it's in that stage where it's kind of it's answering back to its dad, me. It's not doing what it's supposed to do, but it'll be all right. I'm going to give it what for, you know. While I think of it, Stefan from Germany asked me about the August the 3rd show. He heard me mention it on the Song Factory. And on August the 3rd, we're doing a Jeff Lynne a commemoration or a thing to just go over Jeff Lynne's the history of his songwriting and the kind of influences that shaped his early songwriting. And because I was involved with him in that period, they've asked me to bring a couple of songs into play, and I think I'm going to do some Beatles songs with Matt O'Malley, because those are the things that really shaped Jeff's thinking and everybody else. You know, we love the Beatles, and Jeff and I, that is, and everybody else did too. But we really learnt a lot from them, and so we're going to do some Beatles songs. But anyway, Stefan was asking me where he can find out about it, and the answer is I'm not sure, but I'll tell you it's a place called Castle Bromwich Hall Gardens. Castle Bromwich Hall Gardens. If you look that up on the internet, Castle Bromwich Hall Gardens. It's at 7 p.m. on Saturday, August the 3rd. Castle Bromwich Hall Gardens. There'll be Thomas Walsh is coming from Ireland, and Roger Spencer will be there. So will his daughter, and Bonnie. Is it Bonnie? I think it is. And probably lots of other people as well, though I don't know about. But and myself and Matt O'Malley will be getting up and doing a few tunes. And I've also been learning that song of Jeff's "When I Was a Boy," which is a really beautiful song, and I've been learning that, but I won't preempt it now. I'll wait till August the 3rd to give it an outing then. But look, it's been great to just kick some stuff around with you tonight. I'm going to clear off now and get myself a cup of tea. So good night, everybody. Thanks for hooking up to Dave's Song Factory. Catch you next time. See you later.